welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a different video. This is a quick little review of the Chakra Insight Oracle by Karen Sangster. This is an idea I got from 444 Activations. I saw her do, I think, a few videos where she reviewed a new deck she got and did a little quick pick a card at the end. So that's what I'll be doing today. If you would like to skip straight to the pick a card, I will put timestamps in the description for you so you can do that. But if you would like to see the review of this deck, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'll start out with the cards themselves. This is what they look like on the back or the front, whichever. This is what they look like on this side. So yes, I think the imagery is very beautiful, and they've got little keywords here for each card, and they've got the title of the card right down here. I think the imagery and the colors are very beautiful. Each card is outlined with the chakra color. So this is the throat chakra. This is the base chakra. See physical health. And then this is throat chakra again. Now I really like these cards. They're very beautiful. I just love the pictures and I really connect with them. This is solar plexus chakra, by the way. And then another throat chakra. Throat chakra. Heart chakra, sacral chakra. So yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do think they're very beautiful cards, beautiful colors, beautiful pictures. I really like them. I will say that they kind of stick together and they are hard to shuffle. I mean, most cards for me are hard to shuffle, but these do stick together a little bit, but I don't really care about that too much. It's not that big of a deal. And then we have the guidebook. I think the guidebook is really informative, and the reason I wanted this deck in the first place is because I wanted to learn a little bit more about the chakras. And I mean, I know a little bit, but I'm definitely not an expert and I don't know everything there is to know. I think this book is really helpful for anyone else like me who may know little to nothing about chakras. There's an introduction and ways to do readings, card spreads, chakra journey, and each card has a detailed description. Very nice descriptions. They're very informative. And there's also descriptions of each chakra, like how you know if your chakra is balanced or out of balance. So yeah, I think it's really informative, and I'm really glad I bought it because I am really connected to these cards. I really like them. I've liked working with them so far, and yeah, I just think it's a good deck to have. Whether you're new to chakras or even like an experienced person with chakras and you know a lot about them, I think this is a good reference book to have. And also the cards are very beautiful and they have great messages. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this pick a card reading. This is going to be which chakra needs balancing. Which of your chakras needs a little bit of work currently, and what specific part of the chakra, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 cards. See, they do stick together a little bit. But like I said, I don't mind too much. Okay. So we have 4 cards here. I put some crystals on them. I'm not going to go through each crystal's name, and the crystal probably doesn't have anything to do with it. It might. I don't know. So yeah. Okay. Which chakra of yours needs balancing? Well, needs to be balanced. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Well, not pile, just card. Card 3 and card 4. Okay. So go ahead and pick whichever card you are most drawn to. You can pause the video if you need more time to decide, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with card number 1. Which chakra needs balancing? Inspiration. I believe this is the crown chakra. I get the crown chakra and the third chakra mixed up sometimes because they're both like a purple, but I think this is crown chakra. I can double check though. Ideas, spark, conception, impulse. Okay. So right now you may be feeling a little bit uninspired, and your crown chakra might be a little out of balance currently, and so that's why you're feeling uninspired and maybe you're not having a lot of ideas, and there's not a lot of like spark and like spark in your life, like not a lot of excitement maybe. I'm going to go ahead and read this card's meaning. 46. Okay. And let me check what chakra it is. Yeah, it is the crown chakra. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. This card is about energy, the conception of an idea, the spark of divine consciousness. Inspiration is the fundamental creative energy of the universe. It is the seed of new growth and the ray of first light in the dawn of a new day. Within our inspiration, we find the power to heal wounds and begin anew, to build bridges of connection and light the way to true fulfillment in life. There is limitless potential available to each of us right now. The universe holds this expanse of infinite potential, just waiting to be ignited. It is time to be still enough to grasp this and to allow it into your being. Absolutely anything that can be conceived can also then be achieved. It is a matter of taking that spark of inspiration and working out how you will go about manifesting it into reality. There are truly no limits to what you can create and experience in this world. What inspires you the most? It is time to push beyond previously held ideas of the possible, to believe in that spark of inspiration and to allow it to propel you into inspired action. This card also encourages balance. When we allow inspiration into our minds, it can only be manifested to its best potential if we are living a physical existence, connected to our earthly needs. An idea or an inspiration can't play out in the world if it stays in our mind as a dream or a desire. Our inspiration must be brought through from this energetic realm into physical reality, and we do this by creating balance between these aspects of our own being. Balance between the spiritual and the physical worlds is essential to ensure the fulfillment of this inspiration's potential. When we are inspired, we illuminate even the most mundane activities. Our actions come from a higher place, leading us to the realization of our highest visions. If you are feeling uninspired, you may need to step away from your current focus and allow the breath of life to move through you in new ways. Walk in nature, move your body, play music, write in your journal. These are all pathways for the divine to find you, to reignite the light of inspiration within you. Soon you will feel reinvigorated with a new sense of energy that can be channeled creatively into the world, however you choose. Inspiration is waiting for an outlet now. Okay. So yeah, that's the message for this card. If you have an idea, this is encouraging you to bring it into reality and, take action to make that idea real, because nothing is impossible. And if you have an idea and you feel very passionate about it, and then you should go for it and try to make that idea in your head a physical thing, like an actual thing. And if you're feeling a little bit uninspired, then, walk in nature, listen to music, do some things that can help inspire you and make you feel a little bit more creative and just make you think a little bit more and inspire you to have some new ideas. So yeah, that's your message for people who picked card number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Hope it helped you. Hope it resonated. So yeah, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, people who picked card number 2. We have family, belonging, community, culture, tribe. Okay, so what I'm getting for this is maybe this is your base chakra. Your base chakra needs a little bit of balancing. And you could be having some problems within your family life, some family issues. Maybe it's not like your family at home, but you could have a sense of not belonging, like possibly not belonging with your friends or like just your community. You'll feel like you don't really belong in like the community you're in, with the people you're with. So yeah, I'm going to read this card. But the chakra you do need to work on is your base chakra, and specifically problems with family. Let me read it. Okay. All living things on this great earth have at least one thing in common. We all come from family. We all have been brought into the world by living beings before us, and many of us will bring new life into form while we are here. Within this great evolving cycle of life, which is shared by plants, animals, and humans alike, excuse me, we each have the living gift of playing our part. This card calls you to return to a sense of genuine connection to who you are and where you are from, to honor and explore the energy of family in the truest sense of the word. Not only your immediately blood-related family, but others on your path, in your heart and in your distant past who, like the many twigs and sticks of a nest, have played unique roles in the weaving together of your life, dreams, and experience in this world. You may wish to visit the town you, or your parents or grandparents, grew up in. You may like to research your family tree or call a gathering of the elders to share stories and wisdom from their path. You may feel drawn to re-spark certain traditions, ceremonies, or celebrations, or simply to come together with those you love for the sake of being together. Alice Wright was okay. This card encourages you to investigate the beliefs you have acquired from your family and culture. Notice what aspects support you and what aspects restrict your choices. It could be time to reevaluate any restrictions, limitations, and expectations placed on you, or any belief systems you have inherited from your tribe, your parents, relatives, teachers, role models, or friends. Does it still serve you to maintain these beliefs and conform with those expectations? Now is a good time to reignite your sense of reverence for family and community. Seek to recognize and appreciate each individual, including yourself, as a vital spoke in the greater family wheel. Within this safe circle of family, we find both a sense of deep belonging and the freedom to be unique, to play our part in the whole simply by being ourselves. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that helped you a little bit. You could want to visit somewhere where you grew up, go back to your hometown, or visit where your parents grew up, grandparents, like the book said. This could also be you needing to, hold on, let me look back at the book. Because there was one part that I felt like was some good advice. Oh yeah, investigate the beliefs you have acquired from your family and culture. Maybe you are feeling restricted by your family. Your family might not be agreeing with something you're doing. You might be feeling a little restricted by, like I said, your family and what they're telling you to do. So yeah, if you don't feel like you align with the beliefs that your family has, then you don't have to have the same beliefs as them, and you can be an individual and not have to follow everything your family says you should do. And you should be an individual and just be yourself. So yeah, that's the advice I'm getting for card number 2. You need to work on balancing your base chakra and working on issues with your family. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Okay. Card number 3. Which chakra of yours needs balancing? Alright, base chakra again. We have action, movement, perseverance, discipline, motivation. Okay, so maybe right now you're having some issues with action. This could be taking action towards something like an idea, like doing some action to make an idea work, or is some kind of action in your life that you are not really doing. You're just, instead of taking action on something that's bothering you or something that you want to do, you're choosing not to do anything. This could also be like relating to action, like sports or dancing, like this woman is dancing. So it could be that you are not getting enough exercise or like physical activity. So yeah, I'm going to read this card from the book. Card number 3. Okay. Action. In our modern world with so many different pressures and roles to play, our actions are often inconsistent, postponed, or not aligned with our goals. We stand at the edge of our dreams, overwhelmed by uncertainty of how best to begin. This card is here to remind you that you don't need to see the entire path ahead. You just need to clarify your intentions, feel the rhythms of your calling, and begin. Take the first step in faith, knowing that the universe will align to support you. Consider an area of your life that you are ready to change or transform. Ask yourself what physical action you can take today, perhaps in the next 10 minutes, to assist in bringing about this goal. When the answer comes, follow it. Don't get overwhelmed by the end result or details in between. Just begin. Once you start something, you will find new energy will come in to lift your steps and inspire whatever is needed next. As you take one step and then another, you will begin to build momentum like the turning of a great wheel. Gradual at first, but soon you are rolling and can guide your energy in any desired direction. Stay with this momentum. Persevere. Consistent action will carry you swiftly towards your goals. When our actions stem from a sense of inner knowing, like a dancer moving to the pulse of an inner rhythm, our steps will always be guided and true. Don't wait for things to happen. Start dancing and the music will rise to meet you. So yeah, just take action on whatever you've been feeling like you want to take action on. Don't sit around and wait for things to happen. Sometimes you have to make things happen. You have to take some action and just make things happen and keep things moving, or start things so that they can keep moving. So yeah, for people who picked card number 3, what chakra needs balancing is your base chakra, and specifically you need to work on action. Doing things, taking action and stopping, just learning to stop waiting for things to happen and learning to start making things happen. So that's it for card number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Card number 4. Which chakra of yours needs balancing? This is the solar plexus chakra. We have responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. Okay. So I feel like maybe you have been ignoring some responsibilities. You have been maybe a little bit unreliable, and you're just not really doing what you should be doing, and you're kind of neglecting certain things in your life that are considered responsibilities, whether it's chores or work, whatever it may be. You might be neglecting that, doing that, and you're not fulfilling your responsibilities. You're not doing what you should be doing, and you're possibly could be a little bit lazy. I'm going to read this card from the book, though, and see what it says. Okay. Responsibility. Responsibilities and self-discipline are vital in creating all the things we want in life, from a healthy body and mind through to a successful career and happy relationships. This card is an invitation to smile at the opportunity to fulfill your responsibilities. Sometimes responsibilities feel like a burden, as though they take away our freedom, but we actually need some responsibilities to give up structure in our lives. By having this structure in our lives, we end up having more freedom rather than less. If we avoid responsibilities, we are unable to learn the basic lessons of discipline and organized focus required to achieve our goals. We may drift from one relationship, home, or job to another, repeatedly ending up in situations we don't want to be in, but not knowing why we ended up there. Once we take genuine responsibility for ourselves, we realize that the power to change is always right here with us. We stop blaming other people and external sources, and we become self-empowered. From this place, we find the strength, drive, and energy to make the choices necessary to truly fulfill our desires. Next time you hear yourself blame someone for something, stop and ask yourself how you can take responsibility and help the situation. If you are unhappy in your job or relationship, what can you do to change it? If you need more money, how can you take responsible action towards this today? Only you can be responsible for you. On the other hand, if you are overly responsible for others, you may disempower them by not allowing them to take responsibility for themselves. We need to learn our own lessons in life, to acknowledge our strengths and to learn from our challenges. Know when you have played your part and when it is time to let the seed grow on its own. By taking responsibility for ourselves and embracing our responsibilities in life, we build a foundation towards a successful and fulfilling life. We become powerful individuals rather than dependent ones. We claim a sense of strength, freedom, and confidence that comes through discipline and self-mastery. From this place comes the realization that we can create anything we want to this lifetime. So yeah, don't neglect your responsibilities because it may seem boring and very mundane, but you have to do them. You have to pay attention to them because it is good for you, and I feel like taking responsibility for things that you may feel like you have no part in, like you might be not willing to take responsibility for something because you feel like you don't need to, you feel like it's someone else's fault. So you need to work on not blaming other people. Definitely don't blame yourself, but accept responsibility and accept the fact that you could have played a part in whatever you're blaming someone else for. And just remember to not neglect certain things in your life that you have to do and you feel like you should do but you don't want to do. Don't neglect those things because they will lead to fulfillment. So yeah, that's it for card number 4. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That's it for this video. Bye!